There comes a point when you have to stop asking if your life is comfortable and start asking a much more dangerous question. Is it actually going anywhere that matters? Okay, let's really dive into this, because the Stoics had some brutally honest truths about how we quietly let our lives just slip away. And this is the real kicker, right? We think a wasted life looks like total chaos or some epic failure, but so often it's hiding in plain sight. It's disguised as a full calendar, a productive workday, a constant stream of entertainment. It's that slow, quiet drift that's the real danger. Right, so we're not talking about some big, dramatic collapse here. We're talking about something much quieter, a quiet crisis, where time just keeps ticking by, but you feel like you're only half present for your own life. The way the Stoics saw it, your life is being exchanged for something every single second, even on those flat, forgettable days where you just feel numb. And that numbness can be way more dangerous than pain, because pain at least gets your attention. Numbness, it just lets the years blur together. So what's causing this drift? How do we get caught in it? Well, let's move on and see. Because it turns out modern life has set some very subtle but incredibly powerful traps for us. Okay, so here's a question I want you to really sit with for a second. We all chase comfort, right? We think it's the ultimate reward. But what if it's not a reward at all? What if your comfort has become a cage, gently keeping you from ever finding out what you're truly capable of? Look, hardship, it sucks. We all try to avoid it. But it forces us to get real. It demands that we adapt and grow. But too much comfort, it can literally dissolve you. It lowers your standards, it softens your urgency, and it kind of tempts your character to go soft too. These are the enemies right here. First, we use busyness to avoid what actually matters. Think about it. Endless meetings, replying to every email, reorganizing your closet for the third time. We do anything to avoid asking, is this what I really want? Then there's the scattered mind, pulled in 100 directions at once. It makes our existence feel so thin, so fragmented. And finally, delaying the hard truths, like admitting a relationship isn't working or that a project is a failure, it only makes the weight of it all more crushing later on. These traps keep us completely passive and reactive. So how do we break free from that reactive state and become proactive again? Well, the Stoics would tell you the fight begins the absolute second you wake up. Your morning is the battleground. And this is a fundamental truth. It's completely non-negotiable. If you don't program your own mind in that first hour, the world is going to do it for you. You either set your own intentions or you will spend the entire day reacting to everyone else's emergencies and agendas. Does this look familiar? That simple act, just reaching over and grabbing your phone, it's an act of complete psychological submission. You're literally handing over your mood, your focus, and your priorities to a chaotic flood of external noise before you've even had a single conscious thought of your own. All right, so let's build a better way. We're going to forge a stoic mind using 3 really powerful morning practices that are basically the antidote to that modern mistake. First up, the noise quarantine. Think of your brain in the morning like wet cement. It's super impressionable. So for that first hour, the phone stays off. No news, no emails, no social media. Protecting your mind from all that chaos sends a powerful signal. My peace, my focus, it comes first. I belong to myself before I belong to anyone else today. Next, we practice voluntary discomfort. By choosing to do something hard first thing, like taking a cold shower or banging out 30 push-ups, you prove to yourself that you are the master of your body and its impulses, not the other way around. It's like you're inoculating yourself against life's real difficulties before you've even had breakfast. And the third piece of the puzzle is singular focus. Instead of a massive, overwhelming to-do list, you just define one critical victory for the day. That one thing becomes your North Star. It cuts right through the illusion of being busy and gives your mind a clear, undeniable mission to lock onto. It's your anchor in the chaos. Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. These daily habits are incredibly powerful, but they're really just tools. They all serve a much bigger, more important goal: consciously deciding who you are going to be. And this is so important. Motivation comes and goes. It's like emotional weather. You can't build a life on something that unstable. But identity is structural. It's about deciding what kind of person you are and then simply acting in a way that's consistent with that decision, especially when you don't feel like it. And here it is, the instruction manual straight from the Stoic master, Epictetus. So how do you do this? You trade vague goals for concrete identities.
You stop saying, I want to be healthier, and you start saying, I am the kind of person who moves my body every day. You stop saying, I should write more, and you declare, I am a writer. Then all you have to do is take the next action that person would take. Suddenly, discipline isn't a punishment anymore. It's just you being you.
And here it is, the ultimate tool for clarity, Memento Mori, a core Stoic practice of reflecting on your own mortality. Remember, you will die. Now, this isn't meant to be depressing, it's meant to be clarifying. It just burns away all the trivial fears, the petty distractions, and the constant delays. It forces you to ask the most important question. Given that my time here is limited, what truly matters right now? So you can finish listening to this and go right back to that comfortable, quiet drift. Or you can take these ideas seriously. Your time is finite. It is the one thing you can never, ever get back. So the question isn't what you're going to do tomorrow or when you finally feel ready. The only question that really matters is this: who are you deciding to be right now, today?